Hey, cool gamer. Hey, Sonya. Y'all did the same thing that happened the other day. Both of you guys were almost like instantly at like the exact same time. Cool gamer was like a millisecond faster. Hey, cool gamer. Hey, Sonya. Hey, everyone. Happy Monday. Happy Monday evening. If you're watching this video right now, it's Monday evening. If you're in the States, but basically, it's almost Monday night. So I hope you had a great Monday. I hope you're about to wind down and get ready for Tuesday. For some of you guys, it may already be Tuesday. Some people are like 12 hours ahead. So if it's already Tuesday for you, happy Tuesday morning. But for those of us here in the States, it's Monday still. Hey, Vanessa, it's 5:45 p.m. So technically, I guess it's still evening for Sonya. But for those of us where it's 7:45, 6:45, it's night. It's early night. Vanessa says hi, Chad. Hey, cool gamer. Hey, Sonya. Hey, Vanessa. Hey, everyone else who came through for a few seconds. Hope you guys have all had a great start to your week. I hope that your Monday has been great. I hope it continues to be great. Again, new day, new Monday, new week, new beginning. I guess technically you could say that starts on Sunday, but hey, we're talking about the work week. We're talking about the work week. So again, it's a new day, new Monday, new beginning, new chance to get something right, and it's just start something over. You may not get a chance to start everything over, but it's a fresh new week. I want you guys to do as much as you can to enjoy your fresh new week. It's officially fall. You guys hear the birds? Some of the leaves have started to change colors on certain trees. On certain trees. Depends on the type of tree it is. So wherever Joshua is, I'm glad he'll be know that he'll be I know that he'll be glad to know that some of the leaves have started to change color. Some of these trees, the leaves are the same. They wither when it gets cold, but when they come back out like late spring through the summer, early fall, they stay the same color anyway. But we're talking about those leaves that change, that usher in the fall. So Joshua is waiting for those leaves to come on. Hey, Rob. Sonya says, loving this fall weather. It does feel like fall in a lot of places. I've talked to a lot of people and they say that, fall started Saturday and they've noticed a cool down already. But I think last week, hey, Rob, just living, welcome to the live. I'm glad to have you. We're just talking about this weather, talking about fall, how it feels so much better already. Because, guys, certain areas of the country, especially in the South and maybe parts of the Midwest, it can feel like summer through October. Like it can be Halloween, y'all, and it'll be like the kids don't have to have on coats or anything. It could be like 70 degrees in October. Vanessa says, hi, Rock, just living. Rock says, we're starting to get more rain and having cooler mornings. Yes, yes, it's still hot, right, Rock? It's still hot. It's still like, in the mid to upper 80s, but it's cooler. It's cooling off. And the rain is really helping. It's cooling off. It's feeling better. This is a good time to get outside, everybody. Anyone who comes across this video, if you haven't taken the opportunity, due to the weather because it's been so hot. This is a great time to start getting outside, and you'll probably be able to be outside for the next couple of months, without it being cold. Rock says, "Hey, Sonia, Vanessa, yes, without it getting cold, you'll be able to get outside for, I would say, at least through maybe early November. Some parts of the South, y'all, it some parts of the South, it just depends. Certain years, it doesn't really get real cold. It gets cold, but not real cold. And then some years we get snow, ice, and all that stuff like everybody else. So, but it does feel good today. Today feels good. It feels really good. So this is the time to, for the next 2 to 3 months, to get out and walk in comfort. Have a little bit more comfort. Y'all hear that motorcycle? More people have been riding bikes this past week or so on their motorcycles and stuff. So yeah, this is a good spring and fall, those in between, not so hot and not so cold. Those are good times of the year. Those are good times of the year. When it's not so hot, when spring starts to come in and that cold weather starts to drift on away for until next season, and you have it's really warm. Spring feels so good because in the mornings it's still kind of cool in the mornings, and in the evenings about this time it starts to cool off, and throughout the day it's just not real hot. Now some days can get hot in the springtime, but nothing like summer. Nothing like summer. Yeah, Rock, it is. Yes, this is a good time to be outside. It really is. Like spring and fall are the best times to be outside. Again, take you some good deep breaths in and out, in and out, in and out. And as you walk, talk, talk, talk. It's a sign of your endurance. And if you can't walk and talk for long, that's okay. That's okay. People are different. Everyone's different. Don't try to walk and talk if you can't. But make sure you move, walk, move your arms, put a twist in your hips just to shake off a few extra calories if that's what you're trying to do. Give yourself a good brisk walk. Rock says, "I'll be walking Wednesday evening." Yes, 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 Rock. Yes. Walk, walk, walk. We got to walk it out. Walk it out, y'all. Walk it out. And again, I always say to walk. I ask people to walk and move. But like I always say, the information that I give you guys or that anyone in the chat gives is just for informational, educational purposes only. To each its own. People are different. Exercise will affect everybody differently, but exercise is a good thing. I don't know many healthcare providers that will tell you not to walk, at least. And if they do, then listen to them because it's for a reason. If they do tell you that, listen. Hey, Joshua. Hey, Joshua. Hello. Joshua, we were just talking about you and these leaves. No, you're ready for the leaves to change colors. Ross says Saturday morning, Sunday morning, and Wednesday evenings. Saturday mornings, Sunday mornings, and Wednesday evenings. Did y'all see that? That's when Rock is going to walk, 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 walk. Yeah. Thank you, Joshua. Joshua says, please hit that thumbs up, like, and share if you don't mind. I would gladly, greatly appreciate it. That's your routine. Okay. Okay, so what your routine is going to be. I hear you. I hear you. And y'all see, we were just talking about that. At least try to do 3 days a week. At least. At least. Cardio isn't like weight training. Well, resistance training, where you have to give yourself a break to let your muscles, relax. You can do cardio every day, every day, you know, or however much your schedule permits. However much your schedule permits. I don't know a healthcare provider that won't encourage you to walk at least 30 minutes a day, at least 5 days a week. But that said, you have to do it according to your schedule, according to your daily routine. And if you can't do 30 minutes, if you're going to do 15, at least make it a brisk walk, especially if that's the only exercise that you're going to do. Make it a brisk walk. Joshua Ross says hello. Sonia Joshua says hi. Everybody's speaking. Sonia says, I work me washing this car to keep my shape, not to lose weight. The first thing I lose is my butt. Oh my goodness, Sonia. It's so funny because you can determine where you lose or gain muscle, but you can't determine where the actual fat comes off. Oh, and that's the thing. You can tone up whatever muscle area you want, but when you lose weight, it's just your body type. It's going to be according to your body type. Some people will have an hourglass figure no matter what their weight is. No matter what their weight is, they'll have an hourglass figure. They lose it in the waist. They keep the butt, the hips. They lose at the waist. They keep the boobs, no matter whatever size they are. And then you have some people, when they gain or lose, they may lose the boobs. They may lose the boobs. The boobs are an area where you'll go up and down because it's mostly composed of fat. But anywhere that you have muscle, you can target your muscles. You can target muscle. And your fat, you may have a target, but fat is going to come wherever it comes off, wherever your body type says it's going to come off. So, like you said, Sonia, some people just exercise for fitness and to maintain, because if they exercise too much, they'll lose their hips, their butt, their bottom, or even their boobs, and that might not be the goal. So they get to a certain weight and they kind of stop there, and they continue to exercise for fitness. Yes, yes, Joshua, that's what we said. That's what we said. Uh, Sonia says, I need to limit my workout because my body needs rest. I'll be working out every day. I will continue to work 45 minutes per day. You're going to still do 45? What, Sonia, when you do your 45 minutes, are you incorporating resistance training, weight training, or is it all cardio? Joshua says, I'll do the same. Hey, Brian, welcome to the live, Brian. We got Brian, we got Rock Just Living, we got Sonia, Cool Gamer came through. Joshua Gabriel's in here. Brian says, hello, Lines Pride, Ma, and chats, listening while packing. Look at Brian. Brian's always off to somewhere. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. We are off to visit our precious grands. Oh, have a good time, Brian. You guys have a great time. Enjoy those grands. You all have a pleasant night and fantastic tomorrow. Keep moving and stay hydrated. Exactly. Keep moving, and stay hydrated. Like I said, there are very few times where the doctor doesn't want you to walk or, do something that may be overextensive for you. So, though most of them do want us to walk and move and, get some form of cardio, at least 30 minutes per day, 5 days per week, minimum 15 minutes per day. Don't overextend. You and your doctor know your body. So if there are things going on that you may, need to kind of not walk as briskly or exercise as much. We don't want you to overextend if there are reasons that you shouldn't. But most doctors, like I said, most healthcare providers are going to tell you to move because they don't want you to develop stiffness. Don't want you to develop the stiffness. Joshua says, I will not give up. Sonia says, yeah. Brian says, no. Vanessa says, hi, Brian. Safe travels and enjoy. Everybody speaking. So Sonya says, yes, for fitness and health. Yes, definitely. Yes, Brian, definitely, definitely, definitely. Wishing you guys safe travels. Hoping that you have a wonderful, wonderful time with those grands. Love on them, enjoy them, and just enjoy each and every minute of the day that you're there, because it'll be time to go home, and you guys will be planning the next trip. You'll be planning the next trip. Sonya says, have a safe trip. Uh, I dance a lot to burn calories. Yes, yes, dancing is a great exercise. When you're talking about burning calories, dancing is terrific. And plus, it's fun. So for people who don't like to walk, or who they don't like to bike or use your elliptical, you don't like to use equipment, and you don't really like to walk your neighborhoods or whatever, try dancing. Try dancing, try swimming. Uh, if you know how to swim. If you don't know how to swim, maybe that'll be a good hobby to learn, or a good, you know, I don't know, if swimming is not really called a hobby. Knowing how to swim is just a good trait, or I guess you would call it. It's just something good to know how to do. But it also helps you exercise. It also helps you exercise. I know a lot of the times people say, they question, well, how can swimming help? But they suggest that you swim if you have arthritis and things like that. But it helps. People wonder, how does it help? It really does help. I want you guys to look that up and see why swimming helps you when you have joint issues, arthritis, pains of that nature. But again, don't do it unless you've had a conversation with your healthcare provider and they said that it's okay. It's a I guess I look at it as a sport if you do it. How do I say this? I guess I look at it as a sport if you do it for a sport. I guess, does that make sense on you? Or if you're an athlete and you're swimming, I see it as like a recreational activity, I guess. So I guess that's one of those things. It can be like a slash, because some people look at sports as recreational activities, especially athletes, when they're you know the sport of their choice. They really love it and enjoy it. It's almost like a job. When you go to a job that you love, it's kind of like it's not a job. It's almost like a recreation. That's why I look at swimming as recreational, as an exercise. Yes, a recreational exercise. I guess that's how I look at it. And not even recreational. I look at it as an exercise. But if you're an athlete, yes. If you're a Michael Phelps, if you're if you're training to be, because that's what they live for it. They love it. They love it. And that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Oh, I bet you he's still so fit. Even though I don't think he's competing professionally anymore, I bet you Michael Phelps is so fit. I bet he's so fit. Oh, you're asking me? I guess. I well, I'm glad you asked on you, because I didn't think of it like that. But it is a sport. It is, because, like I said, people like Michael Phelps. It's people. It's an Olympic sport. So yeah, it is a sport. I guess I was thinking more like those of us who just, if we want to change up what we do as far as exercise, some activities we can do instead of just walking, biking, the treadmill, the elliptical. I think swimming is an exercise. I guess that's the word I was looking for. And I didn't think of it though until you said sport. It made me think a little harder. It made me think about it a little harder. Yes, yeah, it's totally an exercise. Okay, all we know is good for the body. Yes, it's all of those things though. It really is. It's all of them. I couldn't even say. I was trying to think. I mean, we're talking about exercise, and so That should have been the first thing. And maybe that's why I really didn't want to say exercise because it truly is a sport. I mean, people get paid to swim. People win medals to swim. So, yes, like you said, either way, it's good. It's good for the body. It's good to, if you want to change up and do something different, or if you just, some people just enjoy it. They don't even look at it as exercise, they look at it as a recreational activity. So, yes, it's one of those things that falls in about 3 or 4 different boxes. About 3 and 4, and that makes me think about boxing. I see boxing as cardio. That's a cardio exercise. It's a sport, and people get paid. But if we box, we know we ain't getting paid. Can y'all imagine? Can any of you in the chat imagine yourselves boxing to be paid? Boxing to get paid? We got any boxers in the chat? I know what you can do though. If you have stress, you need some stress relief. You can box. You definitely can box if you need stress relief. You can box if you have anger problems. If you need a little bit of anger management, you can box. So yeah, so many things that we do when we're doing them for whatever reason we want to, we tend to focus in on that's what it is. But yeah, swimming can be put in different boxes, boxing can be put in different boxes, running can as well. Running can as well. Yeah, here's my little dog friend. Here's my little dog friend. Let's see how much. Let's see. Yeah, here's his owner. Let's see how close he's gonna get today. He's a little weenie dog. He's, he's real cute. He's so little. How old is he? Is it a girl or a boy? But how old is he? He's so little, so he won't get much bigger, will he? Or he won't get any bigger. He's done. He's so, he's so little, but he's loud. So you better not mess with his owner. You better not mess with him. Yeah, that one, he's a so far. See, that's one reason I don't mind walking once it gets dark, starts to get dark, because there are certain neighbors who are always out, um, or they have, certain people at their homes who are always out in the yards and stuff. And it's really, really nice. And even though that little dog barks, yeah, every time, he doesn't do anything. He doesn't do it. Now that one doesn't do anything, so far. Knock on wood. I got any paper anywhere. Knock on wood. But that other one, oh my goodness, look at all this trash. That other one, yeah, he is something else. He is something else. That little furry one, he's a whippersnapper. That one is a whippersnapper. He is. It feels so good out here. It feels so good. So, what do you guys have up for the week? I hope y'all had a great weekend. What did you do this weekend? I'm sure I asked you at the beginning of the weekend what were your plans, but you know how that is. Sometimes plans change. So, what did you guys do over the weekend, and what do you have planned for the week? Do you have any plans for the week? Brian is about to go out of town. That's so nice. So nice to be able to go out of town, to visit the grands, have a good time, catch up with them and see how they're doing. Everyone everyone who I know that has grandkids, when it's time for the grandkids to go home, or when it's time for the grandparents to go home, the grandkids are so sad. They're so sad. They're like, Granny, no, Granny, no. Do you guys have kids that when they were little and it was time to go home, did they run and hide? Did they run and hide? And you guys got to play hide and seek to find the grandkids so they can go home, y'all. So they can go home. Hey, Bad and Bougie. Hey. Hello, Lunch Pride. Stopping by while working to hit that like. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you for stopping by. I'm glad to have you. You guys check out Bad and Bougie. Please go over there and check out her channel. If I had my other phone, I would drop her link, but I don't. I don't. So what I'll probably do is just share her on my community wall. You guys go over there and check her out. If you don't mind, I would appreciate it. It's free. It's free. But yeah, y'all, it was times my kids, they didn't like cling to my mother and father, but like when it was time to go, but you can look at those faces, y'all, and you can tell. It's like they aren't ready to go home. They aren't ready to go home just yet. Vanessa says, no, I don't have any plans, just resting. I hear you, Vanessa. I hear you. Oh, you're welcome, Bad. You're welcome. And y'all, it's okay to call her Bad. She said that. Right, Bad and Bougie? Let me know. Let me know. It's okay to call her Bad. But yeah, y'all, the grandbabies, when you go visit them, it's such a wonderful time. I don't have any grandkids yet, but I see like other family members and stuff. When it comes to the grandkids, everybody's got a long face when it's time to go home. So if it's time for the kids to go home with their parents, they running, they're hiding, they're ducking and dodging. And the grandparents are looking just as sad. But that's good. That's good. You know, the most important relationship you'll have besides with God is with your children, with your children, with your children, and with your grandchildren. Of course, your spouse. Of course, your spouse. But I mean, the most important relationship that you'll have is with your children, your grandchildren, and your parents. So, you know, if you have issues with your parents, try to make it right. Try your best to make it right. Even when you don't necessarily have issues, but you just you're kind of like oil and water, oil and water. You know, if they're the oil and you're the water, you try to be the oil sometimes. If you're the oil and they're the water, you try to be the water sometimes. You know, just try to make it right. Bad says, "Yep, that's okay. My name is way too long." Thank you, thank you. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. But again, y'all, it's almost been 30 minutes. It's almost been 30 minutes. So again, what I want you guys to do is for at least 30 minutes a day. Start tomorrow. Start tomorrow. 5 days per week. Walk, walk, walk. Walk at your own pace, a nice tempo for you for 30 minutes. It's recommended in most resources recommend 5 days per week, 30 minutes per day. And if you can't do that, if time doesn't allow, or if you have to build up to that, try at least 15 minutes per day at a brisk pace. At a brisk pace. It doesn't hurt to do cardio every day. It doesn't hurt to do cardio every day. And it's not to say it's going to keep you fit forever, but hopefully when things pop up, even like the common cold or something, you know, your body is strong and ready to fight it, better than if you didn't exercise, if you didn't, try to eat right, if you didn't try, stress relieving techniques. I want you guys to try some stress relieving techniques too. Whatever works for you, try it. It could be something as simple as deep breathing, taking a few deep breaths in and out, imagery, focusing on things that are pleasing to your mind, focusing on places that are pleasing to your mind. Hello, what's your name? I don't know your name. I'm so sorry, but I see your thumbs up and I appreciate it. Thank you for coming into the live. I really, truly do appreciate you. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for coming into the live, spending a few minutes with me because you could have been doing any and everything. And I'm sure most of you are multitasking. So that's good. That's a great thing. Those who are multitasking, I appreciate you as well because I'm sure there's several tasks you can be up to, you could be doing right now. And so if you stop by to say hello, to leave a comment, I appreciate it. But my live walk and talk videos are to inspire people to get up, to move, to inspire myself, to keep myself inspired. We have to inspire ourselves as well. So as I always say, when you hear us in these videos like these, trying to uplift, motivate, and inspire people, guess what? We're also trying to uplift, motivate, and inspire ourselves. At least I am. I know I am. Because no one's going to do that better than you. No one's going to do that better than you. Now, that being said, I hope that each and every one of you do have that one or two people in your lives who will uplift you, who will encourage you, who will push you when you're down. You know, I hope that you have that one or two in your lives that will do that for you. Vanessa says, I appreciate you, Isolance Pride, and thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Vanessa. Appreciate you. You live in Australia. Hi. Is it Ella? Hi, I'm Lack. Live in Australia. Well, I'm glad to have you. I'm glad to have you from Australia. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're just over here in the Pride. We're in Lions Pride. We're dropping nuggets, tidbits of information, things to help each other, things that we can take away from this chat that may help us or others in our lives. That's what we come here to do. We come for positivity, for peace, and prosperity. That's what I'm here for. And that's what everyone in this chat, I hope that's what they're looking for. There's so much stuff, y'all. Don't get stuck in social media in one particular area. There are so many different areas that you can go to. I say it all the time. Don't get stuck. Sometimes you can feel what is this? Sometimes you can feel overwhelmed by some of the places that you go. Don't go to those places. Take a break. Take a break. I won't say stop going altogether, but if you find yourself feeling overwhelmed or stressed out, take a break. Take a break. So yes, Lex, I'm glad to have you. I hope that you come into the next Let's Walk and Talk Live. I truly do. I'll be glad to have you. And just drop some comments, spark some conversation. I was trying to combine two words again, spark and conversation. Spark. Spark conversation. As long as it's positive, informative, educational, entertaining in a good way, we're all for it over here in Lions Pride. And that being said, I am mostly a shorts channel, so please check out the shorts. I love wildlife, but I've been doing different things lately because I didn't want it to look like I'm not totally wildlife. Or just I'm just not that totally. So there are some other things on here. You can make a short out of anything, y'all. To those who are debating on it, thinking about becoming content creators, you don't have to do lives. You don't have to do videos. You can do shorts. You can do anything. You can make a short out of anything. Anything. And again, never leave this app or any other app with more stress than you brought to the app. Okay? Never leave with more stress than you brought in. Don't let bothered people bother you. And always, always remember to uplift and to motivate, to encourage yourself. That self is a very important word. And you can get so many other positive words by putting self in front of it without being selfish. You can use so many other positive words. Hey, Tamika. Tamika says, good evening, Lions Pride in chat. Hey, 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 how are you, Tamika? You can take that word, that four-letter word, S-E-L-F, self, and you can put it with so many other words, positive words, and use it. The one that I want you to stay away from is selfishness, and self-entitlement. How are you? I'm good. Yes. So, yes, those are the ones we want to, kind of stay away from. Now, selfish doesn't always have to be bad, y'all. Selfish doesn't always have to be bad because sometimes we do overextend ourselves for others, and you know, we're just really, really just overly selfless. I guess is that what you would call it? You're overly selfless. So sometimes it's okay to be a little bit selfish, just a little bit. Brian says, had to pop in and say, welcome, Elect. Thank you, Brian. We are positive here, sharing ideas and opinions to lift one another up. I'm sure this category is definitely, Brian. You're absolutely right. You are absolutely right. And we definitely agree. And I'm glad to have Lack over from Australia. It's always so nice to see other people from other countries, other continents. It's just nice. It's really, really nice because I don't care what you look like over here. You're welcome as long as you're positive and uplifting and just here to share, some of your knowledge and some of your wisdom. Or you could just be coming over here to listen, to listen. And that's great too. That's great too. Because the fact of the matter is that you stopped by and you showed support. And I do truly appreciate it. I truly, truly do. Yeah, it feels so good. It's breezy. Oh my goodness. I'm about to go in, but I'm not ready to go in. It feels so good. But I am going to go in. I'm going to end this Walk and Talk Live. And I will see you guys on the next Let's Walk and Talk Live. And remember, you guys, get up and move, 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 move. You don't have to be an athlete. You don't have to overextend yourself, but just move those joints. Keep that synovial fluid moving. The more you move, the more synovial fluid your body creates in your joints, and the less stiff you will be. The less stiff you will be. If you have any type of injuries or ailments that, prevent you from moving, always check with your healthcare provider, be it your nurse practitioner, your physician's assistant, your MD, your physical therapist. Always check with them. And I'm sure they're going to advise you to move and they're going to give you some things that you can do. But always check with them to make sure you don't overextend yourselves. Always. Yes, Brian, absolutely. Rock says, welcome everyone. Thanks for hitting that like button. Tell them, Rock. Tell them. Thank you all. I appreciate that, Rock. Thank you for hitting that like button, please. If you didn't hit that, y'all go on out there and hold it. It's the first of all, if you haven't subscribed, did you subscribe? I hope you subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, please go out there and subscribe. Hold down my doorbell. It's better known as YouTube notification bell. Hold it. And make sure you hit all so that you'll get all the notifications. All the notifications. And if you see that you haven't gotten any notifications, come back over here and check. Come back over here and check. I would appreciate it. Give me a thumbs up, like, comment, share, and subscribe. There are so many different ways you can support. You can just do one of them. One, two, any combination. One of them. One, two, three, four, all of them. Whatever. Just do that. I would appreciate it. Rhea says, Rock just living. Thanks, sweetie. Oh, look at that rock with the little what do you call that emoji? The huggy emojis. I love that emoji. I use it all the time, y'all. I use that emoji all the time. So yes, y'all. I want you guys to have a great week ahead. We're going to check back in tomorrow. Is the plan. Sometimes plans go differently. So, if it's not tomorrow, the Lord's will, it will be tomorrow. If not, Wednesday, if it's His will. I will see you guys on the next Let's Walk and Talk. Whatever you guys want to talk about, whatever you want to discuss, I'm telling you, if there's something in the news that's positive, that's not too controversial, that'll get YT mad at us, And sometimes you can have those controversial conversations, but you just have to have them the right way. You have to have them the right way. Brent says, great chat lines. Thank you, Brent. And again, Brent, we're wishing you guys a safe trip to see the Grands. I know you can't wait to see them. Enjoy, 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 and you guys have safe travels. And let us just pop in if we're live tomorrow, Brent, and let us know if you guys got there safely, and we'd appreciate it. But if we don't hear from you, we'll just assume that you did, because we know that you will. We'll just assume that you did because we know that you will. We're claiming that you will. I'm so nosy, y'all. I'm just looking so nosy. Rock says, yes, enjoy, enjoy, enjoy those grandbabies. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. No, our kids grow up so fast. So fast. Everything happens so fast. And I don't think you really start to just realize how fast until your kids start to graduate high school. I don't think we really start to realize, at least I didn't, until they graduate high school. And even then, you're like, okay, they're 17, 18, 19, they're still kids, you know, maybe technically they're 18, but they're still kids to us. They'll always be our kids. But I'm just saying, y'all, it just seems like they have so much more growing to do, even at that age. And the next thing you know, mama, you're about to be a grandma or auntie for those who don't have children. Auntie, you're about to be a grand auntie. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Lack. Sonia says, I'm still here multitasking as always. I know, Sonia, I know. We have to stay busy we're always busy doing something. Most of the times we're doing 2 or 3 things at a time. Vanessa says, good night, everyone. Blessings and love to you all. Thank you, Vanessa. Good night, Vanessa. Blessings and love to you. And we'll see you on the next one. Ren says, I'll check in, going to see soccer tournament. Okay. Okay. Enjoy yourself, Ren. Enjoy. And do check in. And if you can, we understand. We understand. We know how it is. Ren says, love you more, Vanessa. See, it's pleasant over here. I like it over here. People may think that it's boring, but look, boring is good. Boring, boring is good. I like it. I just like having the conversation. I like networking with you guys. I like that. I like it that you guys come into this chat and network with each other. And networking doesn't have to mean that you're, you know, trying to obtain anything other than good conversation, good motivation, good inspiration. So networking can be for a plethora of reasons. A plethora of reasons. There are a plethora of reasons to network. Vanessa says, good night, Lions Pride. Much love to you. Much love to you, Vanessa. Good night. I will see you on the next one. And that being said, guys, I wish you all peace, positivity, and prosperity wherever you are. If you're in the United States, if you're wherever you are, whatever country or continent that you're in, I appreciate all the support. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I do. I truly do. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Again, peace, positivity, and prosperity. Why? Because without peace, there's chaos. Without positivity, there's negativity. And anywhere chaos and negativity live together, wherever they live together, you don't prosper to your fullest potential. You don't. I want each of you to prosper to your fullest potential. I want to prosper to my fullest potential. So be careful, be safe, watch where you go, and just take care of yourself. Take care of yourself so that you can continue to take care of your family. Sonia says, good night, everyone. Have a great night. Good night, Sonia. You have a great night as well. And that being said, bye, y'all.